fantastic slate for you all to enjoy. So be sure you grab an ice cold Dr. Pepper, like we got it right here, and let's go ahead and get into this awesome sportscast. So without further ado, let's start with our game of the week. The Brady Bulldogs come into week 4 sitting at 2-1 on the year, but a good start ain't what Ballinger have. They've had a great start. They are undefeated and looking to make even more history on Friday night. Let's go. First play for the Dogs sets the tone in the trenches inside zone for a healthy gain of 6. But Ballinger didn't back down. Later in the drive, they pop Ashton Taylor to end Brady's first drive. Ballinger ball now, and honestly, man, it was a tough go on O. Swing pass to Bryce Lopez, and that is going to go nowhere. They will eventually punt and go 3 and out. Brady football now. Taylor off tackle. He's going to go and he's going to pick up that first bit. A little physical there too. I like it. Same drive now. It's time for the battering ram. Johnny Manyfield plows through some Bearcats to pick up the first down, and his feet are just turning. He is going, baby. Now, Ballinger looked to stop the Brady run game, and they did that here. Look at this. Hey, Taylor, he was trying to get physical too, but no, you see that hit right there. Spun him right to the ground, but the Dogs would answer back. Beautiful play design here. Misdirection on the rollout, and he's going to find Manyfield. That put Brady up 7-0 early in the second quarter, and they'd eventually go on to win this one, shutting out Ballinger 20-0, ending Ballinger's undefeated streak. Man, what a showdown between two excellent squads. I'm jealous I did not get to see the finish of that one in person, but I will see Brady next week. Monday, I'm gonna see y'all Bulldogs. Now, that's far from all we got. As a matter of fact, we had another member of the home team out at San Angelo Stadium tonight covering the Central Bobcats. Let me go and move over here. My guy, Sean Humphrey. Hey, Sean, I got to hand you this. Let me hand you the football. And, hey, Central, I heard they got busy.
Hey, not much anger for those angry Orange, man. We've been talking about them over the last few weeks, and we've normally been talking about them losing close games, but over the past couple of weeks, it's been a different story.
Absolutely.
Hey,
Look like it. Hey, tell me.
I will tell you that story, Damian. Hey, Central scored like we're used to, but the defense showed up. Brand new head coach this year for Central, and they worked well for 3 quarters last week against Abilene Cooper before giving up 20 unanswered points. Still a skin-of-the-teeth win on the road against the Cougars, and on senior night, the Bobcats look to improve from last year's record by week 4. Crazy work, isn't it? Senior night, it's my man Mac Mitchell with his sister walking out for senior night. First drive is going to be a pass to the flat, and an interception will bring Central down to about the 3, and Jimmy Edwards is going to take that run to the right and skedaddle on into the end zone. 6 points for the Angry Orange. In the student section, they were super happy. In fact, one man in the student section, he told me he was going to rap.
Oh, no, I didn't. I was kidding. I played the 5th on that one.
He pleads the 5th. That's unconstitutional. And another early play. Central's defense, like I said, they showed up swarming to the ball. Angry Orange getting angrier as the game goes on. Dap-ups for the team as well. And the next drive for Central was all about Squeaky English. I didn't quite fear for my life because I stepped out of the way. I was hoping that he would go all the way for 6. That wasn't the case. He's down at about the 2-yard line. But it was all about Squeaky. That's what it's all about, just like doing the hokey pokey. And he does the hokey pokey around a few defenders to get into the end zone. 6 more points for the Angry Orange. 16-0 first quarter. He looked into the eye of the tiger and spit in its face. The final score, or roughly in the fourth quarter, 33-8 for Central. Another loss for Belton. The coach told me his team has had some tough injuries, Belton's coach that is, including his top 2 running backs, and it's been hard to overcome. Their 0-4. It'll be homecoming next week in another Big Cat matchup for Central. The Bobcats will host the Waco Lions. Damian, last year's story, you told me I wasn't here in West Texas. You told me Central scored a lot of points but had trouble stopping teams. For 3 quarters, they did it last week, and it looks like they've done it for 4 this week.
Exactly. That's a great point, and that's true, Sean. Last year, it was a lot of they can put up points, punches and bunches, right? But when they had to be the nail, it wasn't a very good time for them. This year, it's looking like it's starting to trend in the right direction for them. Sean, I heard you might be there next week at their homecoming game. I guess we'll have to wait to see, right?
Hey, you may have to wait to see, but you're the boss. So.
All right, brother. Appreciate you, my friend. friend.
Yes,
now,
sir.
we aren't done covering San Angelo teams tonight. We got to go up to Lubbock and see how the battle between Lakeview and Lubbock concluded. We picked this one up in the first quarter, first drive for the Chiefs. Look at Big Blue right here. Chiefs, they're going to look to find the end zone first. Christopher Alviso is going to drop back, and he's going to find his man, Francisco Ramirez. He plants himself in the end zone to put the Chiefs up 7-zip, but the Westerners battled back. Zach Reyna, quick handoff to Braden Dunkerson. What a football name that is. He is a tank going through two defenders, and that is a Lubbock touchdown. Now, once again, without some defense, baby. Alviso intending the pass for Nick Leyva, but it is picked off. That's a pick six. That's a house call. Westerners leading 14-7 here. And Lubbock wasn't satisfied, man. You're going to see here, 50-yard field goal attempt. 50-yard field goal attempt. That put them up 17-7 going into half. And Lubbock moves on to 3-1, end up beating Lakeview by a final score of 31-13. 50-yard field goal. Ain't that something already? Now, tough one out there for the Chiefs. They'll look to bounce back on the road next week against Leveland. Now, on to some six-man football, a ball game that on paper looks like one of the best games in the state. Water Valley hosted undefeated Buena Vista. Let's start in quarter one. You're going to see here for Water Valley the pitch here. Oh, and he's going deep, baby. He's going deep. And that's a touchdown, baby. Putting up Water Valley. Now, next play right here. Buena Vista, he's dancing. Finds his man in the flat, and he is going for a first down and then some. Next play, you're going to see here the handoff, and he's gone, dancing. Oh, you're too little. Keep on going. Now, Water Valley football. Here we go. That Buena Vista defense was some serious. And they say, you know what, Damien? You don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to keep running this football. Hey, it's like we're watching 90s football all over again, baby. Then the quarterback goes back. Almost sacked. Pitches it to number one, and he's dancing, picks up a healthy chunk on a very broken play. That was a fantastic ball game. Right now, as this score sits currently, it is 38-30 in the third quarter. So big time game there. Man, Water Valley, Buena Vista, I'm jealous. Our Ethan Purcell was out there for that one. That looked fantastic. Now, we have shown you plenty of football so far, and luckily for us, there's still plenty more to show. But before we do that, let's take a look at some of the best action we saw from the cheerleaders and bands in our area.
Accompanied by her parents Chad and Shannon Dowell. Father Fernando Fuentes.
Lopez, number 6, Dave Struby, number 22.
Bounger takes it by 20 points. 70-0 us.
Accompanied by aunt and uncle Daniel and Desiree Wilkins.
Now, we are 4 games into Week 4's edition of Fox Football Live, but there are plenty of other teams in action tonight. Let's go ahead and check in on some scores from around the region. You're going to see here Midland Legacy versus Abilene. Oh my goodness, Midland Legacy 62-28 up in the fourth. Next one, Kermit and Pecos 18-6. That's a defensive game, but that's a pretty good one. Pecos up by 2 points there. Snyder versus Clyde. You're going to see here 39-7. Clyde gets on the board with a dub, it looks like. Big time game there. Colorado City and Grape Creek, an excellent battle going on there. Just a 6-point game in the fourth quarter. That's a great one. Now, Cristobal against Sterling City. Cristobal picks up their first dub of the season. Shout out to Coach Otho and those boys out there. 29-0 over Sterling City. And Sonora looks to be rolling, man. 28-0 in the fourth. All right, y'all. One block down here on Fox Football Live's edition, Week 4's edition of Fox Football Live. But don't worry, there's still plenty of action to come. Stick with us for more right after the break. Welcome back, everyone. We are 4 games in, and we have so much more to go. We pick up in Lubbock as the Abilene Cooper Cougars traveled to take on Lubbock Coronado. Both teams looking to get on track heading into week 4. Let's go ahead and get into this game. Abilene Cooper, you're going to see your 4th and 13. Look at this pass right here down the middle. That's a little dig route right there, and it's going to go for more, and he is gone. He is going, but he ends up fumbling it. Hey, it's recovered in the end zone, and that's a touchdown. Hey, that's 2. They try to go for 2-point conversion here, and it just does not work. Now, there's a lot going on here in this game. It was definitely a dogfight, back and forth. Another drive here for the Cougars, and he's going to go take the handoff. He goes up the middle, and that is 6, baby. That is a touchdown. Next play, you're going to see right here another one. Oh my goodness, Abilene Cooper was just on fire tonight. They're actually going to do a lot better than what we're thinking, because not only do they end up going up 14-0 right here, you're going to see they end up winning this game big. Not only was that on his head, but they win this game big, y'all. 53-7. Oh my goodness. Hey, Abilene Cooper looked pretty good out there. I'm not going to lie to you. So I love what we have seen so far. Let's keep it rolling. This time, Abilene Wiley welcomed state champion hopefuls Stephenville tonight. Sean Humphrey, let me go ahead and slide over here. Sean Humphrey joins me. Sean, here's that right there for you. Hey, Abilene Wiley, Stephenville, 2 programs that are just flat out looking to win some state championships. Stephenville in particular, though, we already know what they do. Abilene Wiley, Clay Martin's been there for a long time. What do you think about this matchup, man?
Hey, man, I was looking at the highlights here, and I had just bug eyes seeing how big these high school kids are. I don't know what they're feeding them. It's got to be a little bit more than brisket and beans.
Yeah, I agree. It must be something like cornbread, a lot of God,
Hey, thank you, Damian. Both teams won big last week. Abilene Wiley comes into this one after a 29-point win over Lubbock Coronado. Stephenville kept its record spotless with a 45-point shutout over the godly Wildcats. And we're going to go ahead and roll the highlights immediately, sir. Wiley's Braden Regala catches a long pass from the quarterback here, but the S in story is for Stephenville. Next play, it's Ryan Gafford, the quarterback, throwing it deep to the running back, Bryson Powell. Yes, the running back. He's listed at 5'11", 190, and he stutter steps into the back of the end zone and skids to a stop in the celebration here. A seismic collision, and he's going to be doing snow angels in the West Texas heat. Next play, Zyler McClendon, listed 6'1", 205, playing ping pong with purple people paddles. Stephenville was up 28-14 in the 4th quarter. Wiley is a strong team, but the Yellow Jackets have a lot of size. At last check, it was 35-14. They say styles make fights, but that doesn't apply when your brother's just bigger than you. Damian, Stephenville state champions in 2021. It's looking real good for them this year as well.
Oh, absolutely. Not only that as well, Abilene Wiley still a talented team that can definitely bounce back. I know the first 4 weeks haven't been exactly what they hoped for, but Sean, lots of football left to be played.
Yeah, we just saw we just saw Cooper pick up their first win of the season. There's a lot of good teams with losses. A lot of good teams don't have wins. A lot of good teams just picked up their first win, and a lot of good teams getting Friday night smacked down.
Hey, absolutely. Hey, they're not like your Florida Gators. They actually have hope out there in Abilene Wiley. All right, Sean, I got to leave you on that one, my friend. Thank you so much. So, anyways, we take a small break from highlights. Let's go ahead and show you all some of the best sounds from practice over the past 2 weeks leading up to tonight's games here in West Texas.
Ready. Cut. Ready. A little bit just to keep this simple, Simon. Okay, here we go.
If we score and we keep on giving up another score every 5 seconds, we can't win.
We're starting on defense today. We've got blitz for 2 periods, and then we're going to go straight team.
You're too high. Hey, you're too high. In the NFL, they've outlawed that tackle right there.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles.
Running back to swing, y'all gonna stock and just run missiles. You're down the hash, you're down the numbers.
Oh, that's money, dog. That's money, baby. Plenty of football to come, West Texas. Don't you worry. We've got highlights as well as our band of the week and some other more important things going on. And I can't spoil everything for you. Be sure to stay here right after the break. For our 7th game of the night, we take a look at the battle down in Wall, Texas. The Hawks are hot heading into week 4 with a huge matchup against Monahan's on tap. Let's go ahead and get into the action. For the Hawks, Landon York, you're going to see here, he's going to find his man on the bubble, and he's going, man. He's going down the sideline, tiptoeing, and picks up a first down. Next play here, you're going to see York. He's going to dance, baby, dance in the pocket, looking like a rookie-year Dak Prescott, going up the field, bounces off some D linemen, picks up the first down with his legs. Next play, York, hey, moment of silence. We already know, baby, for that deep ball, that goes for 6, and Wall will end up going up in this one 7-0 after an extra point, and Wall will end up forcing a punt. York has the ball, and look at this precision, baby, right over the hand of the DB, looking like Roger the Dodger. Beautiful touch pass to Reed Robertson. Hey, and the Wall Hawks, it didn't matter whether it's through the air, on the ground. You see there Thomas Lianos doing his thing, running up the gut. It did not matter, man. Wall wins this one. The score is not a complete indicator of how this game went. They were up big, and they won this one 27-20. As promised, it's time we show some love to the band of the week here at Fox West Texas. This band was special and is deserving of the praise, none other than the Ballinger Bearcat Band.
7, 8.
All right, y'all, as we start to put a bow on week 4, we get a quick 90-second weather update from none other than the GOAT, meteorologist Britton Musall, as well as a recap of the action from this week. Keep it here for more football.
Good evening, everyone. It was a hot football Friday. Low temperature this morning at St. Angelo and Mathis Field, 70. High temperature today was 97. So it was certainly a warm one across West Central Texas. Good news, I do have a little bit of change in my forecast. That'll really be for your Sunday. Rest of your Friday night, looking to be calm. I have a little bit of extra cloud cover around, and I think that'll stay through your Saturday. I'm expecting us to stay pretty much dry with the exception of far western Texas across the Lone Star State for your Saturday. Sunday's when I think we could start to see a little bit more of an active weather pattern with some showers and thunderstorms. But Saturday night, the activity to the west, sliding eastward, and it is going to fizzle out before it reaches us. Sunday, we could see a little bit of some active weather, maybe some strong to severe thunderstorms. Have a weather impact alert day in effect for Sunday. Just to let you know, could impact some of those Sunday afternoon plans. Football is going to be happening Saturday. College football. We'll have Idaho playing at Abilene Christian. Temperatures in the 90s for your 7 p.m. kickoff. So I know folks in Abilene probably wish we could get that cooler air a little bit quicker. Unfortunately, it's just not looking to happen. Angelo State, though, gonna get a nice taste of some fall weather playing in Silver City, New Mexico at Western New Mexico University. Gonna be 70 degrees at kickoff at 7. Angelo State, when you come back to Texas, please bring back some of these nice temperatures. And remember, folks, you can always find your latest weather updates online and on social media. Back to you.
Let's take a look at next week's games. Thank you, Brendan, by the way. I should have told you thank you first. My fault. Week 4 was awesome. We still have 7 weeks to go. Let's go ahead and see some of these games. Waco High School and San Angelo Central. Our Sean Humphrey's going to be there, baby, and he cannot wait. Next, Early and Comanche. I cannot wait for that one. That's going to be a great game. Go ahead and roll the next one, Desmond. Oh, Wall and Sweetwater. Woo, that's going to be a game right there. We're definitely going to have the highlights of that one. Stanton and Ballinger. Ballinger's going to look to win and get back on the winning track. Next ones, let's go ahead and look at them. Mason and Cristobal. Hey, Cristobal's playing upset potentially. They did win their first game of the season this year. That would be a good game for sure. Colorado City is going to take on Bangs. Another great matchup. I love it. I love it. Hey, man, this was so much fun. Week 4, already 4 weeks down, but still plenty more football to go, baby. So this was a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and do this next week. We will. Same platforms, MyNet, Facebook, YouTube, and more. Enjoy your weekend. Crack open a nice cold Dr. Pepper, y'all. Enjoy time with your family. And, hey, I'm Damian Bartonic. This was Week 4, baby. I'll see you next week.